So, right-leaning podcaster Steven Crowder decides to go after Chris from Mr.Beast for coming out and starting HRT. According to Chris's Twitter bio, they use any pronouns, so in this video I would be using them, they pronouns out of respect. I believe that them using any pronouns kind of makes them gender fluid, but I cannot assume it until they come out and say something. Some background if you don't know who Chris is. Chris is Mr. Beast's best friend and appears in almost all of his videos. On April 5th, Chris posted this on his alt account. Informed consent HRT saved my life and many others. The hurdles GNC people had to jump over through their life to get life-saving, gender-affirming healthcare in a first world country is wild to me. Just let people make informed decisions about their own bodies. So now that we have some background, Steven Crowder said this about Chris starting HRT.
His regular Chris Tyson announced he was transitioning, where he said, HRT saved his life. Informed consent HRT saved me and many others' lives. Just let people make informed decisions about their own bodies. Okay. Informed decisions. So you're a man. Mm-hmm. What does HRT do? What is HRT? Which hormones? This is why I did this segment earlier today when people just say help and they say it broad. Make informed decisions. What? Okay, estrogen, lowering testosterone. Mm-hmm. Okay, what are guaranteed outcomes of that? But osteoporosis, yeah. What are guaranteed? Some form of depression, sure, because you've altered your hormones. Men and low testosterone stays depressed. Okay, estrogen, yeah. We know that is pro-cancerogenic, right? We know that one of the first things, even if you're a woman, if you have breast cancer, is they put you on an aromatase inhibitor, some kind of an estrogen blocker. So make informed decisions, or are these people who are looking to make a lot of, because you make a lot of money with HRT. Make a lot of money giving it to people who don't need it.
There, Steven talks about the possible health concerns dealing with HRT and more. In my opinion, if it is what you and your healthcare provider talk about, then it's okay. As long as you aren't hurting anyone else, then what does it matter what you do with your own body? Then Steven went on to say this.
Research team sent in a picture of him and his family before all this. Pretty sad, actually, if you look at it.
Oh, beautiful wife, beautiful child.
It's happy, but sad what's happening.
Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
Except Dad's now a woman.
Let me ask you this. You think in 10 years' time that Mr. Tyson is going to be happier? Think his son's going to be happier? Think his wife's going to be happier? Hey, by the way, it's not just about your own happiness.
Yeah, thank you.
Just to be clear. You do have a family. You did sign on the dotted line. Guess what? A lot of guys would like to run off and sleep with anyone they can. It's called midlife crisis. It's called having an attractive secretary, but they don't, or they shouldn't. A lot of dads would like to go off and buy a Ferrari because that minivan is no longer practical, but you have responsibilities.
Yeah.
Your child needs a dad. That doesn't change.
There, Steven and his team go after Chris's family. Even though Chris and his ex-wife has not come out and say why they got a divorce, everyone and Steven says it's because it's Chris trying to be his true self. It's private business. They should be able to keep it private. Steven also goes after Chris for letting Chris's son wear heels. What is it hurting? Letting their son wear shoes that he wants to wear. I'm not going to show the clip because I don't want too many of his clips in my video and him copy striking it down. That's basically all Steven said about it. You can go watch the full episode on Rumble, because if you try to watch it here on YouTube, Steven censored most of the episode. Steven mostly talked about the youth in the LGBT community, and I'm not going to throw my hat into the ring, so I'm not going to be talking about that. Chris has still not responded to what Steven Crowder said, but he has responded to other people's hate, just like Mr.Beast did. Mr.Beast did like a tweet about this by the YouTuber Jalen whenever Steven did start streaming that episode. And this is what Jalen said in that tweet. All Mr.Beast did say, Chris is my friend, transphobia is making me mad. That's it. At the end of the day, just let people make their own choices, and if whatever they do in their private life, they should just keep private. You know, you shouldn't be butting into their business. And if people want to transition or whatever, as long as they're consenting, then fuck it. Why does it matter? Have a good one. See you guys next time. Peace.